All right. So this is going to be a pretty easy episode. So we are season one, episode two. Um, we had left our party. You guys were inside of the Abyss at one of Muddin's old laboratories where he was doing experimentations and learning and research into the Cthulhu dagger that he had found inside of the Abyss. So you guys had entered the first room. In the first room, you guys had um, found three books. There was the Days of Fire, the the Latin version of it, um, the Book of Nod, and the an original Necronomicon created by Lovecraft. Um, and there was a bunch of notes and stuff like that, kind of all scattered around. Now, did any of you guys have a chance to kind of peek through and read any of those books, or look over any Cthulhu information or anything like that? If not, that's fine. Just trying to get a gauge here.
That was supposed to be what I was doing this afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Is his son supposed to?
Not really. I mean, no, you guys didn't have to. It was just options for you guys since they are physical, books that can be read. But of course, reading, in the 21st century, if it's not Reddit, it's tough. So, um, definitely, it's something you guys can read if you want. Your characters wouldn't really have enough time to really read these books. So I mean, basically, you're just going to, the paging through and stuff that you're gonna do. Um, and what we're going to kind of go over, what I'm going to go over with you guys through research roles will be enough to get you and your characters kind of up to snuff. You don't need to personally read it, but as the game goes on, these are books that your characters will possibly be able to keep. So you can read them, in between games if you wish, and all of that can be considered in character knowledge once you've, read it. Um, So, other than that, though, let me do something here real quick. I need to pull up a document, but I have some slides here today. So, as you can see, we've got the new Madison Under Siege logo for Technogate here. It's kind of a refurbishment of our Madison Under Siege logo, because this is in the Madison Under Siege universe. So,
I was gonna say, shouldn't it be Technogate?
it is Technogate. Mage the Ascension, Technogate, Monday, 7 p.m.
Well, yeah, but up at the top it says Madison Under Siege.
But it's the Madison Under Siege universe.
Okay.
Or setting, like, overall. Alright, so. Okay, so. Alright. So this is what Muddin's laboratory slash library looks like. So as you can see, it's got like some kind of crazy device in the center that allows him to do alchemy and other kind of metal work and stuff that he used experimentations on the dagger. He's got all the books and stuff on the bookshelves, all these old ass books and a bunch of ones laid out on a table. And
I'm not seeing anything.
is anybody else not seeing anything?
I see blank.
You see
I
blank?
see it on your Twitch stream, but I don't see it on Roll20.
Oh, really weird.
I actually don't see it on the Twitch stream.
You don't see it on the Twitch stream?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm.
Are you not looking at my Twitch stream?
I am. Looks like it's playing. Let me refresh it.
It
That's
does look
cool.
very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it now on the Twitch stream.
Interesting. Do you guys see that?
On the Twitch stream.
Wait, did my chat not go through? Trying to engage with viewers here.
I see your chat. Yeah. Hi, everyone. So that's weird.
Did you drag us over into that tab?
What do you mean?
Or wait,
Oh,
no, you know Roll20.
Oh, you know what? So it is the untitled. Let me. So you guys just see a completely blank page right now, right?
Yeah.
I think I see what's going on here. Because it's a, if you guys go up to the tab here, if you guys look on my stream, there's a page tool. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if there's a way to set this as being the main one. Let's see.
Oh, so we're on the right page, but we can't see that layer. Is that what you're saying?
Let's see here. I'm gonna delete this. Oh, players. So this is the one that you guys see. And I don't know if there's a way to switch it over to being. Enable movement. Okay, well, I can do something different here.
What does black background mean on that toolbar?
So if, what's that?
There was a section on the menu called background.
Yeah, it's
Would
the
be
color of
that
the
big-
background. It's the color of this thing.
Okay.
So I can just do it, I think, in here. Dang it, I had it all set up, and of course.
It's fine. We could see it
So
on stream.
when you guys go into the page toolbar, you guys don't have different options to pick from here, or you don't have a page toolbar, I'm guessing.
No, we don't have.
Okay. So in that case, I don't know what happened here, but we'll get it fixed here. So first thing, just put that down.
I can see that.
Yep.
Good. All right, troubleshooting on the fly. What a fun. Dang it, I should have known that creating a new page was going to cause problems like that. Okay. I thought I was being all fancy-pantsy.
Wait, did you not drag the player thing over to the new page?
What do you mean drag the player thing?
There should be like a red ribbon on whatever page all the players are on.
Yeah, how do I oh, you can just drag that over. There we go. Now you guys can see this, right?
Oh, I can see the Madison Under Siege now.
Yep. Okay, so let me do this. To back. Now you guys can see the
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, cool. Now that I know that, I didn't know that you could just drag the player
Did you not
symbol.
do the tutorial?
No, of course I didn't. All right, so back to where we were. You guys are inside Mudden's laboratory. As you can see, it's kind of this crazy looking old laboratory. It's got this crazy contraption kind of in the middle where he was experimenting on the dagger, the Cthulhu dagger, to break out the mysteries of it. He also had a table that's filled with books. 3 prominent books sit there. You guys have had some time. So Phaedra was out for like an hour. So you guys had an hour to do some research in the beginning, and then Phaedra can assist after that. So go ahead and do a research roll for your first hour. Intelligence plus research. Unless you want to do something else.
Difficulty 6.
Difficulty will be. Oh, I'm sorry. Difficulty is 8.
Oh God.
Oh God.
I think you got my bad luck from last section.
How did that happen?
Well,
Man.
Tycho didn't botch because he got at least 1 success. Robert did botch because you did not get a success. So you spent the first hour. Let's see here. So the first hour, instead of trying to go and do any kind of reading or anything, you wanted to check out the contraption here that's in the center. This like weird molten lava pit thing, and while you're fucking around with it, you end up touching the like molten ball that's kind of hanging down from this contraption. There's like a table underneath, and you have, when you touch it, you fry your fingers. You don't get any saving throw, or you don't get any ability to soak this damage. Just take 1 aggravated point of damage, so it should put you at bruised. But your fingers are all singed, and you kind of flip out and kind of just ruin the whole hour of research. Even him trying to research, like you're still trying to fuck with this thing. Like you argued with him in the beginning about this. Like there's this like whole scene kind of that like it happens over an hour of you just causing havoc and like not being helpful at all to any, and so no real research gets done um, until she wakes up, and in
Wait,
fact
do we both take damage?
you don't both take damage because you
Were you
both
dumb enough to
didn't
touch it
botch.
too?
But had you both got botches, I would almost want to give you both 2 points of damage and say you guys like just hugged each other and jumped
Both
into
touched
it.
it at the same time.
1, 2.
Maybe we need to touch it with our butts.
So, but Phaedra kind of wakes up to you guys kind of fighting with each other over this whole.
I told you not to touch that.
I'm sorry, but look at it. I had to know.
Glowing.
What the hell is
Exactly.
happening? What did I miss?
Nothing.
Okay.
Look, help us research this stuff.
Yeah, we have some research to do
We haven't gotten anywhere.
for some reason that we don't need to go into.
Fault.
Okay. Fine.
So I guess I'll spend the next couple hours researching for real this time. Turning pages with my left hand because my right is burnt.
All right, let's have everybody go ahead and do another investigation plus, maybe intelligence.
I'll be right back.
But no, perception. Perception plus investigation.
I do have research. Difficulty 6.
6.
8.
Man. Hey,
Jeez.
improvement.
Fuck.
All right, well, Amber, Phaedra, you are the only hope. And I know she just went AFK, so we are held in suspense as like the camera once
Waiting with
again.
bated breath.
You know, the scene is of you two like montaging more like arguing and like trying to go back to like hanging out around to like the machine and being like, no, the machine has got some interesting stuff over here too, like, and
Really good at this.
you almost go to touch it again and Tycho's like,
Maybe
no.
it just had to get used to me first.
All right.
There we go.
So your
Saving
first,
the day.
your second hour is at least spent somewhat productive at 4 successes. Holy shit! She does.
How did you roll?
Like, I'm done with you fuckers.
I mean, I had that at a high difficulty because 5 successes is the maxes that you guys can get. We're kind of so she does mainly all the research here. So the first thing that you get out of this is basically with 1 success, you guys kind of learn that Muddin, as you guys kind of start your investigations into this, is that Muddin is trying to and is basically creating a connection between demons, vampires, and Cthulhu. Basically mixing all 3 of these lores to try and figure out what the truth is behind what's happening. He, with 2 successes, you know that Muddin is focusing his studies on the connection between demons and the names of the gods inside of Cthulhu. And then with 3 successes, you know that Muddin believes that the dreams that he's getting is from 3 specific demons, but he doesn't call out any specific names other than Cthulhu in the first, in the notes that you have here, but he makes references to 2 others, and but he doesn't give names to them in any of the notes that you guys can find at this point. At 4 successes, you also know that the notes kind of indicate that he is looking for the location of antediluvian vampires, otherwise known as vampires that existed before the Great Flood. You know, the Noah's Ark flood.
That's some impressive research you did, Phaedra.
Thank you for your assistance. While
I'm
you
just
sit.
sitting there with, I'm
So
just sitting there with like a pile of books, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Phaedra's like, give me that! This right here! This is where he's talking about the vampires.
Simple.
You know what? I'm gonna go. I just under my breath, I'm like, maybe I should just stick my hand in the lava.
No, it just helped that I took a really nice nap before I started.
You were well rested. Not fair.
Wait, why
Um,
did she fall asleep again?
because
She
you
had
drink.
like no sanity left.
I stared into the abyss. I remember
yeah.
you had to drink on me.
Oh
And
yeah,
aren't you down to like no willpower?
I've got 3 dots left.
I think she has some willpower. It just she failed a bunch of willpower rolls and there was nothing
'Cause
left to
we-
do. But
Okay. I thought a lot of it got used up. I know I have 2 left.
yeah.
I
Doing
still
good.
have 3 left, but like I just kept failing my willpower.
Okay.
All right. So, so at this point in time, you guys are about 2 hours into your researching. 1 hour with Phaedra, doing real research. And you guys are starting to get like a weird foreboding kind of feeling. Make a perception plus awareness roll, difficulty of 6.
Two sec-
Okay. And I'm gonna start doing this every time that I. Just gonna put a break in between the times that we roll. Anyways, yeah, everybody kind of gets enough successes to kind of know that there's something kind of just eerie going on, or like just a foreboding feeling of doom kind of settling in upon you. Like the longer that you're here, the the more bad things can kind of happen, or something bad is coming, something like that. So an uneasy feeling. Without more successes, you can't really localize it down to why you have this bad feeling. Um, but you know that it's starting to feel like you're more time sensitive here. So do you want to do more research here, or there is another room for you to go into?
Let's go to the
Yeah,
other room.
You just gave us a lot of information. I am worried to see what's behind this door now, but I think we should look.
Before we open that,
Yes.
I would like to take out my. Let's see. For my correspondence, I have a focus called a laser array kit,
Mhm.
which probably just looks like one of those laser levels. Can I make a 3D model of this room using hyperscience?
It's gonna take time. I would say that if you dedicate an hour to it, I would allow you to get 2 rolls um, in order to
Okay.
try and copy the room. Um, I would say correspondence level. Do you have forces as well?
I do have a dot in forces, yes.
You have a dot in forces. Okay, so that's a little bit of manipulation you can do there. More scanning, but. Because I mean, are you trying to create so that you can recreate a holographic image of the room?
Yeah, just in case
Now you wouldn't. No, you'd have to scan each individual book in order to get the contents inside of the books.
I'm not sure I want to do that yet.
But yeah, you
I
could
was thinking
definitely
just
get
scan the room.
a real. I mean, well, I guess with correspondence, I mean, it depends on how elaborate you want to make it. I'll tell you what. A real base image is only going to cost you well, I'm going to say 3 successes. You get 3 successes, you get a really good, image of the entire room. With a correspondence, you have a correspondence of 2. I would say that that's about to the point where you could almost scan books without opening them up. But I'm going to
I
up
only have
that.
correspondence 1.
Oh, you only have a correspondence of 1.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's the perception one.
that is the perception-based one.
Can I assist? I have 2 in correspondence.
If you assist with 2 is correspondence, absolutely. 1 gets a little bit shaky right there, but not
the
really.
main thing
Actually, I would
that
say
I
that
want.
that's almost the level 1. But
Yeah, the main thing that I want is for us to be able to make research rolls when we get back to the construct using some sort of scan. There might be other people in the technocracy who could assist us, like maybe they know something about it, and a scan of this room would be enough to give them a bonus, I think.
okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Then
So
also do
Alright,
that.
so
just 2 successes is all you'll need, or sorry, 3 successes is all that you're gonna need. You and Phaedra can work together. So the first roll, if you want to make one, I would say you can do a technology plus intelligence roll to lower the difficulty.
yeah,
Difficulty
intelligence
is
hypertech.
Yep, intelligence hypertech would work. I would yep.
Yeah, well, I put it in as an extra ability, so.
Yep.
What was the
Technology would probably
difficulty?
be the same.
Difficulty will be we'll say 6 if you have hypertech, and because you don't have technology independently of that, do you, Mike?
Yeah, I do, but I think I added hypertech just because
Because
I
hypertech would,
didn't.
in my games, would give you -2 difficulty on anything that's, specifically hypertech related, since it's an
Yeah.
extremely narrow skill. So it would be difficulty 8 for Phaedra, difficulty 6 for Mike.
Don't even need it.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
We fucking killed it. We
All
might
right.
even have some text from these books.
Well, if you want to go up to level 2, I would
I mean,
definitely.
that's 4 and 4. That's
Um,
8 total successes.
well, that's 8 successes to lower the difficulty. Um,
Oh, yeah,
so
that's right.
you guys just kind of created a really good kind of setup with all the lasers and kind of like got them
Okay,
all
so we
shooting
can
perfectly. Uh,
so we can roll a ret at what, difficulty 3 then?
so yeah, difficulty is going to be 3. If you're doing a level 2, it will be, and that'll let you get inside of some of the books. It will be 5 successes at least that you're going to need, and you're going to want more. If you're just going for a base scan of the room, it'll be still same difficulty because of the way that you guys have lowered difficulty. So it's still going to be difficulty 3, but you guys are going to need only 2 successes if you just want to scan, or sorry, 3 successes to scan the room. So looks like
I got one success.
one
It's not a bad.
success.
Let's see,
Yep.
we're at 3.
So you guys are
I
at
think
3. That gets a scan of the room. And I said you
Can
guys
we
would get 2
maintain that?
rolls.
So we maintain the difficulty.
Maintain the difficulty. I'm probably gonna do that moving forward with skills. Is that the skill check is just a one-time.
We
We
get
fucking
it.
got this shit.
All right.
That's
So
7
yeah.
total successes.
So yeah, you guys get a solid scan of the room. Get some books, especially the open ones. You don't get everything, but you definitely get quite a solid scan of the room.
All right. I just don't want to have to come back here.
Yeah. So that was 2 hours spent by Phaedra and Tycho, or the 1 hour that they spent doing that. So you guys are a total of 3 hours here. At about 2 hours in, you guys kind of got a foreboding feeling. You guys about 3 hours in now. It's getting a little bit deeper. But what does Robert do for that 1 hour? Do you want to go into the next room over, or do you want to?
Go in the room by yourself, Robert.
You could
Do it.
continue doing more research because there is more research to be done here.
Yeah, I'm not going in there alone. Definitely not.
Was
Yup. So,
I'd make the
I
same choice.
can I try to do one last careful look around just to see if we miss anything that should have jumped out at us? Is that's like, I don't know if I necessarily want to read something again right away, but more like do one quick double check around.
Do you want to do a security check because of the foreboding feeling?
Ooh, yeah, like that kind of thing.
Do you have security or?
Let me check. I don't think so.
I don't think security is a skill or
Nope.
ability.
Technology is what replaced it, from my understanding, in 20th anniversary, since almost all security is technology, quote unquote. So, go ahead. Do you have? I'm guessing you have technology, and I'm guessing you have like some kind of scanning device on you, your phone or whatever.
I
That'll
do.
help you with that kind of stuff. So, go ahead and roll technology plus perception, difficulty of 6.
God, okay, that red always freaks me out.
Yeah.
Not,
So
not great, but
not great, but you do get some kind of weird scan of some kind of you get I'll give you the one thing right now. There's not another thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. So the thing that you find out about, because there's only one thing, is the there's some kind of aura around this place. Go ahead and make a and just let you guys know, you guys did not do any like check for traps when you guys came into this place.
No, we did
You
not.
just kind of ran in to get away
We
from
were
the avoid.
flustered.
We found a lava thing.
Yeah.
So, we defeated the security measures by touching it. Anyways, do a perception plus awareness roll. Difficulty of 8. Ooh, nice. So you definitely get some good solid readings coming back from you. You're going to need to use magic to go any further, but these successes will carry over to lowering your difficulty if you choose to use magic. Or, I'm sorry, advanced science, as you techno babies like to be called. I mean, sorry,
Come on now.
technocrats.
I'm a techno man.
Oh, techno man.
Max.
Yeah, no, that definitely piques my interest enough, and I start really trying to focus on what this thing's trying to tell me. Start trying to tweak it a little bit and stuff.
Okay.
So let's go further.
All right. So go ahead and just make an Arete roll. I know that you've got enough of the spheres to be able to at least tap in and take a look here.
Should be difficulty 3 now.
Difficulty will be 3, yeah. 1 success, and you only have 1 Arete, so that's good. So you're starting to get back some scans. There is definitely a basic alarm system that has, like, silent alarm system that has been triggered.
Okay. On that note, this is way out of my wheelhouse, but this seems like something that one of the two of them would be a lot more experienced with. So I immediately try to interrupt you guys to let you know that I think we might have triggered something when we got in here, but I'm not sure what. But I'm picking something up.
So just as we're done with the room scan, he's like telling us this. So I would like to try and figure that out.
Okay. You can do the same thing: awareness, perception,
I'll-
awareness, technology, perception. Kind of up
I'm gonna
to
do
how you
perception
do it.
awareness.
Difficulty?
We're going to start with difficult. Since it's kind of been pointed out, he's got readings, magical readings. We'll just put the difficulty at 6 for you guys. Okay. You can enhance it with magic more if you want, but you kind of, concur the readings that he's getting.
Okay. I want to gauge how much time we have left, but
Well, it kind of depends on whether or not we can disable this alarm.
well, I mean the alarm's already been triggered. How does alarms work? It doesn't really matter if you turn it off now. We already triggered it.
She's got a good point.
So
I don't know.
instead of trying to
I'd still
to
like to
diffuse
turn
it,
it off.
instead of doing that, we should just say fuck it. Go to the second room. We don't really have much time to do full research. Let's just copy the room like we just did to the second room and get the hell out of here.
Josh, do we think we can, since we've already set it up, like we could do it faster in the second room?
Yeah, I would say.
Maybe
I
just
would-
a half hour?
Yeah, I would say you could do probably about a half hour.
Okay.
Sounds about
Well,
right.
we still have to open the door, so. I pull out my gun.
You guys kind of got some more successes too on and kind of like researching into this. There's also a spell on the door and the wall of the next room.
All right.
Okay, so we'll diffuse that somehow.
Does it seem to be preventing the door from opening, or like it's going to cause an effect when it opens?
It seems to be an effect oriented. I'll give you as a baseline here.
Can we use our scans of this room to get a bonus on figuring out what it is?
Yeah, I'll let you guys use the scans that you already have. Go ahead and make a analyze roll, which is I'm just gonna have you guys, because you're gonna need to do magic in order to do this. Now, I need, let me double check here. Yep, forces, prime, correspondence, matter, and um, spirit, or the equivalency. Um, if you guys work together, do you cover all of those? Does anybody not have, or does anybody have? I think we've definitely got forces. Somebody has prime, right?
I don't have matter or prime. Do you two have
I
those?
don't have prime, but I have matter.
Okay.
I don't have prime either.
Damn.
Don't
Shit.
have prime.
We should have thought about this.
I mean, that's not really up to you guys. I mean, character creation, yes, but
Yeah.
fate-wise, no. So
I'll be taking prime when I spend some experience points.
that's okay. Prime is not going to be needed for this specific one, but to defeat it, actually, it's going to be a problem. So there's some workarounds we can do probably, though. So let's have you do a perception, or sorry, just do a base. Difficulty is 6, but you guys got a couple of successes. So I'm gonna put you guys' difficulty at 4 for right now. Roll Arate, difficulty 4.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah,
Match game.
good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty damn good. You have started your analysis of it. You guys can get some base stuff out of it, but you're not going to get everything until a little bit more analysis. But I'll give you what you know right now. So first of all, there is a summoning spell that is on the door. Basically, and this is something that is triggered no matter what. Going through the door summons something on the other side, and from the workings of it, it seems almost like it's almost like a servant type thing. So you walk in and you get some kind of servant is summoned to you, or some kind of trapped summoned creature that kind of, when you leave, gets sucked back out, and is not summoned anymore. You come back in and then it gets summoned. So there's that kind of thing on it. The other thing is that there is some kind of explosive mechanism set up inside of the wall. The entire wall is laced with something out of game. It's prime and quiescence, but none of you guys have that, so you don't really know anything about that. Which is fine. You're technocrats. That's perfectly normal. But there's some kind of laced, basically like C4 substance that is in the walls that'll cause 20 dice of damage if somebody just opens it up. But you're going to need a little bit more in order to find out more information on this.
I'm really glad I didn't
spell.
tell Robert, open that door.
Sorry for calling you a wuss.
Yeah.
I was ready with my gun 10 feet away.
So go ahead and you guys can make one more Arate roll. We're going to keep the difficulty at 3.
You mean 4?
4, sorry, yes. Tycho.
It's a 0. It's a 0.
0. It's just
It's
0.
not a bot.
It's not a botch. Okay, that's fine. You guys definitely get enough. So there is a key passphrase that is spoken into the door, and that defuses the explosives. It allows you to walk through. It doesn't deactivate the summoning spell, though. So you guys can try and defeat this spell, which is going to be a lot harder because you don't have prime. You guys, you got all the spheres you really need. Oh, and real quick, actually, what physically are you guys doing? Like, just give me a mental image of what you guys are doing to like analyze this wall.
Same laser array kit, maybe combined with their focuses.
Okay, so you got like lasers like all shooting up on the wall and on the door, like kind of scanning it.
Yeah, it looks super cool.
All right, Phaedra, what are you doing?
Basically just pulling through those books, trying to figure out the
No.
different combinations and symbols
Oh, okay.
from the patterns.
Okay. Awesome. I like that. And Robert?
I am. So I've got that gear that is used to kind of connect people to objects and stuff, and give you kind of the affinity that they have towards objects and all that. Typically, it works off body language and micro expressions and stuff, but considering the circumstances and all that, I'm kind of thinking that that's the advanced tech part of my scanning, is that I've tweaked it enough to see what type of stuff what's his name, Muddins?
Mudden. Yep.
Yeah, what kind of stuff Muddin really had a lot of attention and care for in this room.
Dude,
Okay.
did you just psychoanalyze a wall?
He's
That's
like
pretty
Abraham from Hellboy.
Nice. So okay, sounds good. Yep. So so you guys can try and break this spell that is created here and deconstruct the spell using your advanced technology, or you can try and find the passphrase. See if you guys can social engineer using all this information that you have here. So I'm going to be saying that it'll be a base difficulty of 8 for you guys. You're going to need 10 successes in order to defeat this. You can lower the difficulty by 3 by getting yourself all set up and stuff. You will have to do a new roll to like reconfigure everything to lower the difficulty for destroying the spell that's being enacted here. But it will be extremely difficult and dangerous. Quiescence does not roll over. You can use you can't use quiescence.
Can't use
You're in
quiescence
the you're in the abyss. So that's not going to be a problem then.
I'm honestly
That won't help.
kind of fine with leaving it here. Theoretically, this place is going to stay here. And if we need to come back again, we'll be better at what we do in the future.
No.
How long
We do
we
it and we
have-
do it
how long
now
do we have before all this is
because
supposed to take place?
the alarm has already been set. He will know that we've been in his first room. There is no guarantee that this room's going to still be here, or if it is here, that the defenses are going to be as lax as they are now. If we're doing it now.
Hasn't he
That
not
part,
been
I
here
think,
for
is
like
true.
he hasn't been here for like super long.
But think about it. He is this close to finishing his
Yeah, I do
30-year
think
plan.
that it'll never be
This is our
this-
last chance. Let's do this and let's do it right.
I can only see it being more difficult next time.
Ricky, you're super quiet. I mean,
Am I?
I can hear you when nobody else is talking, but
Yeah, for some reason,
Or
when
did-
somebody else talks, you get even quieter.
yeah.
But yeah, you're a little bit quiet, but not too bad. Normally, but if somebody's talking, you get drowned out for some reason.
That's very weird.
So what do you think, Robert? Are you up for it?
I agree with Phaedra that it's definitely going to be harder next time that we come back. I
Well-
can't see it ever being this easy again. So I think if we're going to go for it, we have to. But do we think we can figure this password out?
I'm gonna
Or do we want to find out
Let's-
what happens if we don't?
let's do it.
I want to use my building analyzer, but I want to tweak it in a way where I can make it like a code builder, where I can decipher or just run through different phrases that I found in the room.
Okay.
So you're already jumping on the problem here.
All right, go ahead and make an intelligence. Actually, I'm going to do intelligence plus investigation.
Difficulty?
We'll say 6. I like your idea.
3 successes.
All right. So you're definitely onto a trail of what the key passphrase is, but you are going to need to continue doing your investigation. Just to let you know, normally this is difficulty of 9, but I really liked what your idea was. So
wait, what is Phaedra? What are you doing?
I'm basically making a makeshift code hacker, but instead of a computer, I'm using the books and phrases in the building or the books, because it has to be something that pertains to this room.
Okay. Well, she's doing that. I will use entropy matters. Entropy. That's how it is. All right. I am going to hook my TI 860 up to the laser array kit so that I can interface entropy and correspondence to create a kind of like test phrase probability tester.
yeah, I like that.
I hate how you made it way easier. You stole my fucking idea.
No, you're the one like figuring out all the parts of the phrase.
He's just making sure that it'll work when it works.
He's checking the probability.
We all need to come at this.
Making your brute force more efficient.
Yeah. So I'm going to argue Wit's Hypertech for setting up the spell to lower difficulty.
Okay. Yep.
Difficulty?
We'll say 6.
Boom.
Yeah, so
I'm so glad you're helping.
we'll say the difficulty is 3 then for your Arate roll.
Did Phaedra do an Arate roll?
I did not.
Phaedra did not complete magic, or really didn't do magic per se yet. She's just kind of doing mundane stuff.
All right, so awesome.
All right.
2 successes in. I have successfully interfaced with the spell.
Nice. All right, so is there anything specifically that you want to do, Robert, while this is happening? 'Cause this is the first, we'll say this is 30 minutes or so that you guys are, we'll say 15 minutes or so into this.
Yeah, so I want to build on this a little more if possible.
Yeah.
And I want to have my computer basically build a profile that takes all of the most logical ones chosen by his program and compares them against the profile that it builds based on all the stuff we know about him through our research and what we found in this room and all that, to narrow it down even further.
I love it. Love it. All right.
I extend a ribbon cable to you, and I'm like, does this fit into your briefcase?
I've got every attachment port you could ask for.
All right. So I love that. Are you going to go more of a magical or just kind of mundane?
This one could be straight mundane, really.
Okay. So
This is
go
just
ahead. Um, let's see, psychology. I'm going to say that's going to be more of an academics kind of thing. So it'll be academics plus intelligence, difficulty of, I'm going to say 6.
Oof.
Ho ho.
We did it, boys. Pack it up.
All right. I'm gonna actually say the combination of all you guys of what you're doing is gonna greatly reduce the amount of successes that you guys are gonna need. Actually, never mind. That I'll just add all of your stuff up, and you get more than what you need. Um, because yeah, sweet. So you guys find the passphrase after running through all of your simulations. You highly believe that the passphrase is the term in his house at Riley, dead Cthulhu waits dreaming.
Okay, which one of y'all is gonna say it?
Obviously.
Oh, I read it out loud to you guys as soon as I find it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so excited that we did this.
So weird. It's okay.
Yeah, I look up and I go, I've got it. In his house at Riley, dead Cthulhu. What was it? Waits dreaming.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm currently.
Remember, we
Oh.
didn't finish the other part.
Oh wait, yeah. Shit.
You said it out loud.
Oh no.
What was the other
But,
part you guys were gonna do?
The passphrase
'Cause I-
disables the.
Yeah, wait, no. The passphrase should
Constructor.
disable
No,
everything.
I thought the passphrase just disabled us blowing up. It didn't stop the thing being summoned into the room.
Oh, I
Oh.
think we want the thing to be.
Yeah, I think that's our. I think it's gonna be our helper, and
You are a
hopefully we're
hot
okay.
mess. Okay.
There's nothing that can disable the helper summoning.
And we're running out of time.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. Let's go.
I'm interfaced with the explodey spell / lock door spell.
Yeah.
Did it disable when he said that?
Yes, it did.
Am I sure?
As sure as you can be.
Okay. Phaedra, Robert, you stand over there, far away. I'll open the door.
I don't know what
Guys.
to do.
I step off to the side.
Approach.
I would
the door.
say get his mind status up. Just keep it active to make sure he's still good once he enters. Robert.
Josh.
Yep. You open the door.
Can I get a willpower point back for my questing nature?
Yes.
Oh, can I get a willpower point back for us succeeding? Because I'm a
Conformist.
conformist.
Absolutely.
But I gotten a willpower back from sleeping that one off because I'm a survivor and I technically survived.
Oh yeah, I'll give you a point for that.
Thank you.
That's a note about World of Darkness games. Every once in a while, you got to ask for a willpower point back. All right.
I mean, yeah, you guys are gonna have to track that more. You guys care about it more than me.
I put my hand on whatever the latch is, doorknob or whatever.
Okay.
And I look behind me. I make eye contact with Robert. And I nod.
I pull out
And
my
make eye
tricoder or
contact.
my medical tricoder.
Phaedra. And I nod. And I turn back towards the door. And I manipulate the opener.
Okay. So you are able to open it by turning the knob, and door opens up, and you see before you a smaller room, more chaotic in nature. There's just books kind of strewn about. There's not like any book shelves or anything. It just is notes and books like kind of just spewed about. There is a table, a little, rickety kind of table that does have some books on it. But there's it just looks like this area is, and there's writings on the walls. it looks much like the other lab kind of, from the picture you can see and just in general was much more of a, well kind of put together room, looked kind of nice and kind of cool looking almost. This looks like, like a madman locked himself inside of an insane asylum for 25 years and wrote crazy shit, that entire time on the walls, on, himself, on the books and notes and notepads and stuff.
Andrea, this looks
Felt
like
a
your
little
room.
triggered.
Deja vu.
I step in.
Okay.
I follow closely behind with my medical tricorder thing still pointing.
I'm
at
scanning
him.
for homeboy that apparently materialized as soon as we open the door.
All right. When you guys walk in, there is a materialization of what looks to be like a. I mean, in game terminology, it's a bane, but it kind of looks like a. I'm gonna say it's very similar to a maybe 10-year-old child with like oil and goo just kind of coming out of the eyes and out of the the fingernails and mouth, and most of it is all just distorted and twisted and just has on a 5th century tunic, crappy ass torn up beat up looking tunic, and just says master, and it looks over at all of you and is like, you are not master.
I am your master now.
Oh, good.
Make a intimidation plus manipulation roll.
Oh my god.
Anybody got more than one die for that?
I'm going.
Oh no.
What's the difficulty?
Jesus
You can
Christ.
argue something else. Leadership.
I think I
I'll-
had one in-
I'll let you do leadership and manipulation.
I'd
The
rather.
difficulty of
Yeah,
7.
one.
Or you can argue something else, but
I want to do.
7?
difficulty 7.
Yeah, just let me do it.
Okay.
All right.
I want to step
I'm
in.
your master now.
And do you point at him? So it's gonna have him bite your finger off.
No, point at me. I'm your master now.
Good
Me.
thing you
Okay.
didn't point at him.
Why would I point at him?
I don't know. You! Oh,
you just want to
my!
bite my finger off.
Yes, I know. I'm
Okay.
warning you.
I am going to step up to Tycho and slap him in the face. And then present myself in front of the Bane and say, we apologize for our jokes. We are here in the orders of your master to grab something for him.
Interesting. Roll a charisma
And
plus
subterfuge.
subterfuge. Because you are manipulating, but I think your charisma is coming off more here.
Difficulty?
Difficulty is 6.
4 success.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. So I am gonna have to say that that is very much well accepted by the. Dang it! As so going to have this thing try and rip off one of your guys' hands and eat it
Sorry to
shit.
disappoint.
All right. Well, so it kind of it goes from getting ready to jump and just start eating you guys to backs off a little bit and says, Master has never sent someone else.
You know more than any of us that he is almost ready to finish what needs to be done. So in his haste, we must do what he needs immediately. I do not have much time to talk. Let's go.
Yes.
That work?
I
Didn't really give him
I
any
will
Wait.
direction.
to be here. Yes.
Grab
He kind of
grab
leaves and
me.
starts walking away.
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to engage with him any more than that. Let's just grab all of the shit that looks like he's did recently. Get the hell out of here.
Are we trying to get a scan of this room?
No, because that would look suspicious. Let's just grab. You said you were using a tool earlier that looked like uh, you could gauge stuff that had the most meaning. Let's just use that and just grab everything that looks important.
I like it. Robert will need to make a roll, I think.
Sorry, I cut for like the worst part of that. What am I doing?
You're gonna look for the stuff that had the most meaning or importance to Muddin himself, and we're gonna just grab that shit and get the hell out of here.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna also grab his notes, just all of them that I can stuff in my bag.
All right. So for this, let's have you do a technology plus perception roll to like kind of scan, what would be the important things.
Can we use the setup that we already have in the other room that we used now that the spell is down?
Not really. It's designed more to scan that wall. You'd have to reset it. I mean, you could set it back up in here, but it'd take time.
And did you say perception technology?
Yep.
Difficulty?
We'll say 6.
3.
All right. I'm going to say that you're able to identify the more more important books. So let's see here.
All right. As he's pointing them out, I'll start grabbing them. And
I would say, Tycho, what I need you to do is take photos of the writings on the wall. I'm gonna grab the notes. We'll just trust Robert to grab the books that are needed.
okay. In that case, I will. I'll grab the scanning equipment from the other room and just do a basic version.
Okay, so I don't know why I had not anticipated you guys just grabbing a bunch of books and leaving instead of researching quickly and leaving. Major fail on my part. So I have to just rework a little bit of what you guys get here. Okay, so what we're gonna have you guys do then, we're still gonna have you kind of do this because you are kind of checking to see if it's important or not, which is fine. So I still have you guys all roll. All 3 of you get 1 roll to do this in perception plus investigation, difficulty of 8. And actually, I'll bring that down to difficulty of 7. 6. I'll bring it down to difficulty 6 due to what Robert and all of you guys kind of have been doing to kind of figure this out.
Successes?
2, 3 successes. Nice. Okay. Need 1 from Robert and Tycho still.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was them. What am I rolling?
Investigation plus perception difficulty 6. Ooh, okay.
Holy shit.
All right, so you guys really busted this out, and you guys did need 5 successes. You guys got above that. I'm just checking to see. You guys probably would have got above 5 successes even at difficulty 8. Jeez, that's what the base difficulty is if you guys hadn't done stuff to lower it.
Can we say that I have at least a visual model of this room that we can recreate in the danger room?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Okay. We should get the hell out of here now. Now.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are just gonna head on out now and leave. So you guys are just under the 4-hour barrier of time limit that I was giving you guys. So as you guys head back, one thing, sorry, just to kind of put this out there so it doesn't freak you guys out when you guys see this. This is one of the pictures of Cthulhu, just in case you guys have never seen a picture of Cthulhu, but this is more of an artistic style picture of Cthulhu here, and I guess we're not going to have turn orders, that's fine. But this is one of the, this is what he's trying to summon, apparently.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah. I'd rather not.
Oh yeah, and okay, you guys didn't do any further research there. Okay, so that's why that information is not out. Okay, so the next thing here, so this is a picture of what your Book of Nod looks like. Sorry, I was supposed to do this slideshow earlier. This is a picture from inside of the Book of Nod about Cain killing Abel, supposedly out of love, and to serve his God best. And now you guys are back out into the abyss. And so this is a nice little picture here. You know, you got bones everywhere.
Is this from the Lion King?
I thought the same thing.
It's the darkest elephant graveyard in all of existence.
Holy shit, I thought I was crazy.
That's so sad that we knew it immediately. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's totally, it's like, I was like looking for this dark, like, you know, got bones everywhere, and like, you know, tried all these different Google image searches, and, you know, elephant graveyard was kind of the best one that I could really find, and this was like the best, darkest, grimmest, like evil most looking graveyard, elephant graveyard there is in all the pictures that I could find, and I'm like, I guess I'm gonna take the Lion King. Like apparently that's the dark version of the universe that exists.
That's awesome.
So you guys head back out. So you guys have to climb back up, which was a good chunk of the 3-hour journey, which you guys were able
But we
to
have
actually,
jetpacks.
yeah, and you guys kind of use jetpacks to get down already, which chopped off.
We
a
still
good
had
chunk of time.
15
We only
minutes
used like
left.
3 minutes on them.
Exactly. You guys really cheated the whole way down instead. But it is going to take you a good solid amount of time to just jetpack up. I guess you could try and use it smartly, but it's still only going to shave off. You know, you'll still have an hour of walking basically back.
I'd rather walk until we get to the parts that we need to jump and then just jet back the entire golden path.
Well, the first part is to get up that giant cliff, basically, that you guys had to climb down and stuff like that, and then immediately doing jumping, you know, after that, and then, you know, so basically that's what I'm saying is using the jetpack through the what used to be the latter half of your journey and is now the beginning of your journey back, because the latter half of your journey was where you guys used the jetpacks all the time. So for this, I'm just going to make it kind of simple, though. Your base difficulty is 8 if you don't have training, which I think everybody has training. Difficulty 7 if you are using athletics and you have training with these things. Difficulty of 6 if you have the jetpack skill. Go ahead and roll that, and we'll see what happens on the first roll here.
Wait, do we have to use jetpacks?
If you guys want to just skip over this portion.
I'd rather use my jetpacks exclusively for the golden path because I've found out
Yeah, we're like climbing back up.
we're gonna climb back up.
So you're gonna instead of climbing back up and using it to jump all over stuff, you're gonna use it for the very end of your journey and just skip the golden path.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the idea is we only want to use the jetpacks if we need to right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So to
I
climb
figure,
up,
like,
then
if we
I
do a
need you guys
climb-
to do a strength plus athletics roll.
Yeah, this is
Difficulty.
gonna suck.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like you guys want to either skip this
Fine.
or.
Yep.
But so if you guys want to climb up, then you will have to do.
We can
your
try climbing up,
athletics.
but I definitely foresee myself falling quickly and then needing to use the jetpack anyway.
So athletics plus
we make the-
dexterity, difficulty of 8. And then
Athletics,
if you,
dexterity, or strength?
strength, sorry, strength, athletics, strength and athletics, difficulty of 8. If you don't have athletics, it's difficulty 9.
I got 3 successes. I need the jetpack for later.
You guys want to watch me fall?
2 successes.
I believe in you, Robert.
He didn't fail.
Not
Hey!
making any
He
progress.
didn't botch. Sorry.
He's got his hands just on the wall. He's still standing.
Like a foot up, and I'm like, oh,
Oof.
we there
Uh,
yet?
Robert, you better start climbing before that whatever is alerted gets here.
How far did we make it?
You guys made it up the first, major chunk of the to the first like ridge area, which it gets a little bit easier. Up there, you'll have to do another roll to get up to the very top of the cliff.
All right, so I gotta try scrambling up one more time.
Second. Can I use charisma leadership to help him on his roll?
Yeah, do a charisma leadership roll. Let's see what successes you get.
Come on.
Difficulty 6.
Yep.
Damn it.
Shit.
I was not very inspiring.
He's
I'm
like,
sorry.
Get up here!
I appreciate the effort, but I'm trying as hard as I can.
Wait, no
Okay.
one brought a rope.
Just climb.
Why didn't we bring rope?
Oh shit. That
Yeah,
was
we went to a freaking abyss and we didn't bring rope.
Wait, let
You
me
guys
check.
knew
Let me
you
check.
guys were climbing down a crater.
Let me check my list of things. Yeah, nope, didn't bring rope.
Definitely didn't bring rope. I have a bunch of wires from my computer.
None of you play D&D, I'm betting. No, joking.
I'll lean over the edge and say, if you don't hurry, whatever was alerted to that room is gonna probably get you first.
Oh,
Can I-
good.
Can I
Are
use
you rolling intimidation against me?
yeah.
can I use manipulation and subterfuge?
You're not lying.
Sure, I'm not lying.
What do you have in intimidate?
I'll give you manipulation plus leadership.
I don't have intimidation or leadership.
Oh, no.
Manipulation and leadership.
Okay,
Because
what
you
if
don't
you
have.
lie? Can I also add that we'll just leave you? Because we won't.
Okay.
Okay,
Subterfuge.
do a
Convince me
subterfuge.
that you're going to leave me behind if I
Difficulty-
don't.
Difficulty 8.
I mean, she can just make a clone of me
Jesus.
and pretend nothing happened.
Really?
You really believe
Well-
I'm gonna leave you?
2,
That's sick.
4, 6 successes. So you can fight this with an empathy perception check, but I don't even know. I mean, you could technically get probably 6 successes, but you're gonna need to roll like all 10s. I don't even know. Do you have empathy? You have empathy,
me?
don't you? Yeah, you have empathy.
I have one.
Okay, so you can do empathy plus perception. You can see if you can see through her lie, but I have a feeling like this is a pretty ironclad situation.
What is it? Difficulty?
Difficulty of 6. No.
1.
All right. Well, so you totally believe that she's gonna leave your ass behind if you don't get the fuck up.
Yeah, she's going to make a freaking clone of me.
already have the materials ready to go.
Yeah, I know.
One that can climb faster.
All right.
This
and,
one will actually work out.
And we're gonna call it at a little commercial break here to break it on up here. Um, and so we're gonna leave that on that cliffhanger with she's just like, I'm gonna leave you and just kind of, if you don't get the hell up here, we're leaving you behind. And then this like image of, uh, Robert having this like thought of like, oh, she's like the image of him just coming out as a clone out of the thought bubble. And
Oh no.
I have to
You
make a
totally
note
would.
that I do need to give Robert a present if we do survive this.
all right,
I'm
so
not-
That roll should help him climb, though, right?
yeah, that should help him climb.
All right.
I mean, I still have a whopping 2 in strength and 0 in athletics.
Ah,
Yeah, that makes it difficulty 9 makes this ridiculous for him. But you will lower the difficulty by I'm gonna give you for every 2 successes, so you got 3 successes. All right, and we are back. Thank you for watching that commercial break of Be Right Back. It was sponsored by Be Right Back, and we are back, so they're gone. Anyways, you guys are currently scaling up, so Robert failed, but Phaedra had scared him into believing that they will just leave him and clone him if he can't make it up this wall. So you get to try again at difficulty of so it was 9, but it's going to be difficulty 7 now for you.
Oh my god.
Woohoo! So you made it.
Phaedra, my hero. You weren't actually going to leave me, right? Right?
You got another cliff to go up.
But we're still climbing.
buddy, I'm so glad that you can keep up with us.
All right.
And then I just keep climbing.
All right. So am I a 7 from now on because I don't believe they're going to turn around and help again after that?
No, because this one's only difficulty of 7. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
actually going to be cheaper for you because you believe
Oh.
your life is in threat. So I'm going to say that it's difficulty 4 for you and difficulty 6 for everybody else if you have athletics, which he doesn't. So
Damn, you scared me into such an adrenaline rush. Oh, I did
oh, look at
difficulty
that.
6. Oops.
That's good. Look at that. You did great, man. You had 4 successes altogether at difficulty of 5. So, yeah. So yeah, he like now he's way ahead of you guys, and like
Oh, wait. What was that last roll?
that was the second climbing up the athletics plus dexterity.
Hmm,
Oh wait, that's too many dice for you, dude.
yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you put 4 in the...
Strength and athletics, right?
Strength and athletics. Yep.
And I did difficulty.
Yeah, he did difficulty
6.
6. He still did
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, but
'Cause
you
you
have
said
6
difficulty
dice.
was
How
4.
many? What's your? I don't think
You
you
changed the
don't-
dice pool rather than the difficulty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your strength is only 2. You have no athletics. You should
Okay,
only have-
let's rewind.
Well, his first 2 dice were below a 4.
No,
They're-
it's completely reroll.
Yeah, because it actually it orders the dice in.
Lowest to highest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not accurate.
All right, so strength plus athletics, difficulty 4.
Yay!
Hey!
Yeah. Okay, so you are able to climb up still, not as good as we thought, but you are in second place now, which is not a race, so not really a problem. But let's have you guys have completed the first, major leg of the journey here. But I need you all to make a willpower roll, difficulty of 6.
Shit. Oh, thank God.
Jesus Christ, Tycho.
I'm
Ow.
feeling really fucking good.
You still made it, Robert.
I know. No, I'm saying, wow about him. His
Yeah.
rolls are nuts.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah,
You guys are
those are
not
resistance
tempted at all to look into the abyss and lose your mind. That's good. So go ahead and continue on. So there's the jumps that you guys have to make. So the first one is the hardest at difficulty of 8. Strength plus athletics.
I think here's where we used the jetpacks last time, so I would
Yes.
suggest we do it again.
Yep,
Yep.
let's just use the jetpacks.
Okay.
So that was-
So
It's-
difficulty 7 if you are using athletics. Jetpacks difficulty 6.
And that's Dex.
Okay, so
Yep, Dex plus athletics or Dex plus.
no, I just did the straight up athletics on my jetpack and 0.
Okay,
So-
so if you did just athletics, then do another roll and do just dexterity. So,
It's difficulty 6 if we have jetpacks.
yep, if you have the jetpack skill.
All right.
Solid.
Killing it
Solid.
with these jetpacks. Oh no.
Oh no.
That was on my jetpack.
The fuck.
Uh,
Well, so Phaedra shoots up into the sky 500 feet again. We all
God damn it.
remember what happened last time. So now I need Phaedra for you to make a willpower roll, difficulty of 6.
to not look in the. Oh God!
Oh no! No!
So I'm falling and looking into the abyss.
No, this was luckily not to look into the abyss. This was just to see if you can come out of your. But you're
Oh,
completely
no.
frozen. Like you can't. You're just shooting up into the sky right now, and your hand is held on the trigger to go up, and you just can't unbreak from this now for a while, which is going to be really bad.
All right.
So-
I'm gonna go try and save her.
So you're gonna fly up to try and save her.
Yes.
Wow.
Don't. We'll both be wasting our jetpacks. I'd rather you just try to catch me.
You don't have any opinion on this. So go after jetpack away. Dexterity plus jetpack. Difficulty 6.
All right. Spending a willpower.
Oh fuck.
So that's a total of 4.
Okay, so you caught right up to her. So you're right at her right now. What do you want to do to try and save her? You want to like smash the thing? You want to like grab her? Do you want to like how do you want to try and do this?
Let's see. Can I use Wit's Hypertech and an Arret roll to take over her jetpack and make it mirror mine?
Yes.
Wait.
So Wit's ability 4. Difficulty?
Difficulty 6.
1 success.
Okay, and then do your Arate roll. Difficulty of base difficulty. So this would be a level 2.
To be level 1.
Level 1's.
Well-
I can kind of see it. Go ahead and roll. Difficulty of. We're just gonna say 6 though.
I mean, I don't want to press the button. Oh, thank God.
Ooh, 1 success. That's all you needed. So
Ooh.
yep.
All right.
It has. You
Alright.
made a wireless connection between the two.
All right. Phaedra, take your finger off the button.
Okay. Do I
All
have
right.
to roll to take my finger off the button, seeing as it was jammed before?
So she's not going to be responding to take finger off the button, but you can take manual control over it so that or usurp control from her.
All right. Are we like super high in the air?
You guys are about, I'm gonna say 500 feet right now.
Okay. In which case, I'm going to argue that we should be able to do like a nice 30-degree glide down. Might take a couple rolls, but because that was the roll for the second obstacle, right?
This is technically the third obstacle. So you guys climbed up, and then you guys were going to jump over the very first like big hole in the road. So you guys are
Yeah.
back up on the road. You guys are about to jump over the big hole in the road. She shot up into the sky, and so you can basically usurp all of the big holes in the road by gliding down. And
Yeah.
I'll,
So that's the idea.
I'll give that to you if you can do a difficulty of 6. Just need 1 success with jetpack plus dexterity.
All right.
You're a goddamn hero.
There we go.
Thank you so much. I don't know why I always botch jetpack rolls.
Jetpacks just aren't your thing yet. We'll figure it out.
Jetpacks from now on are always considered
Ooh.
unfamiliar technology to you when it comes to foci. In any case,
I need to make my way up now. Still,
yeah. So you
then-
still have to jump. So you jumped over the first one without a problem. So let's have you jump over the second one, and then there's a third one as well. So the next one was difficulty of 6, and the next one after that is difficulty 4.
Yo. Oh wow!
Just fucking jumped.
Fucking doing.
I'm
spins.
so inspired by what I just saw.
You're like, I could get that too. All right, so you guys doing a good job. You made it over all those obstacles. Now it's going down the willpower road. Now you guys have used, obviously Robert not as much, but Tycho and Amber used up quite a bit of fuel. So you guys have about 30 minutes of fuel left. Robert has like 45.
How much? If we just use the jetpacks, how long would it take us to get past the golden road?
You could get to the will. You could skip everything up to willpower roll difficulty of 4. So it's 8, 6, 4.
Well, I'll leave it to you guys. Do you want to skip
Please
most
get
of the
me
gold?
there. Remember, I don't want to be tranked again.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's just use the jetpacks to get past the worst part.
And you are tied into her, so she doesn't need to make a roll.
Yeah.
You should have done that from the beginning, since instead of teaching her how to do.
I
Hey
don't
man,
know.
drastic situations call upon drastic things.
Controlling 2 at the same
This
time.
idea is under pressure.
That is true. I'm gonna up the difficulty for you. So, in order just to do the regular flight, Robert, it'll be difficulty 6 for you, difficulty 8 for Tycho.
All right. I am going to spend a willpower on this.
Ooh.
So that gives me 2 successes.
Yep. So you guys are fine. You guys make it all the way. Just do a willpower roll, difficulty of 4 now. All right, all of you guys succeed. You got some 1s in there, but no problems. 1s are gonna happen, but no botches. All success completions. So you guys move on to the next stage here, and well, you guys are to the end of the Golden Road at the very edge of the abyss at this point. And you guys are at the point where you can open up the portal in order to come back to Stargate, to Technogate. It's gonna get worse. So I mean, you already probably got a view of.
Do we want to just get out of here? I want to just
Yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah. We can open the portal. Let's get fucking open the portal.
All right.
We're gonna open the portal.
So you guys open up the portal. It looks like this, except for with the metal. Actually, I'm going to say that the metal appears as well. And you guys walk through it. So on the other side, and just let you look like really small things on this. This is like hundreds of feet tall. And you guys get sucked into it, and then you guys pop out at Technogate command.
Cool.
Instead of the instead of the star field out here at through that door, it's the big Technogate was the picture before. Is what's instead of the star field. But yeah, so this is a nice little picture here. It's got like little spaceships, shuttle craft, maybe a little bit bigger, couple stories tall, type spaceships that are being hauled around. You guys are, escorted by a group of MIB that are, the normal security
wait.
guard.
Just a second.
Yep.
As we go through the door and get to the other side, I run like 10 feet in, just whip the jetpack off, and just like lay down on the ground.
I just fall over with the jetpack on.
And just
I gently pat Robert's back and like, it was a joke, and I also owe you a beer.
after a few seconds of laying down on the floor, I slowly like stand up and breathe heavily for a second, and then just scream at the top of my lungs. Just, "Ah!"
The security guards that protect this major gate here like all back away from you.
I jump up and just start trying to assure everyone that he's fine.
Yeah, I calm down after a second. I'm just like, whew. No, I learned that from the werewolves. Sorry, I mean my old friends. Never mind.
A bunch of odd looks.
Yeah.
I have a feeling those guys are here for us.
Yeah. Let's go. Did you?
I pick up my jetpack. This shit's mine now.
I toss my jetpack at Tycho and I say, "Thank you, and I never want to use this again."
So as is normal protocol, one of the assistants to General Bridges comes here, and normally like he lets you know what's going on, and sets you up with who you're gonna go debrief with and where and stuff like that, and so he comes on over to you guys and is like, all right, so General Bridges is back, and he would like to get an immediate debriefing on your adventure.
Yeah.
Perfect. Lead the way.
We're going to need a level 3 containment unit. You might want to bring it right here, because we're going to want to have all of the items that we have with us scanned and shielded.
Okay. Place him. He's got like there's always artifacts that come back, and not always, but a lot of the times artifacts and stuff come back. There's like a tray area or one of those portable tables that you can put all the items down onto if you guys want.
Do I have to put the notes too?
You can put down whatever you guys want. You don't have to put down anything if you don't want.
We should put the books down.
Definitely.
I don't want those, especially the one that I got.
Like made of skin and stuff? So, what about the notes, though?
I'm keeping my
I'm
hypothetical.
keeping the notes.
But, if you want to keep it on your person, I'm not going to stop you.
All I collected was books the whole time, so I'm piling those up on the tray.
Wait, how much weight were you carrying?
As much as I could.
It's not a lot, actually.
No, it wasn't a lot.
Enough, though. The important stuff.
By piling, I mean,
Hey, man, 5 books is a pile, okay?
Yeah, when you're jumping up cliffs and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I should have taken that all into account next time. All right, so... Alright, you guys pile that stuff on and then go meet with General Bridges?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's General Bridges!
I met that dude in an elevator at Gen Con one time.
Oh, really?
I'm giving it my
We're totally not ripping off Stargate at all. I don't know why anybody would think. Well, I was referencing Watergate when I said Technogate. I have no idea what you guys were thinking. But anyways, this is like the best general picture I could find out there with like a general behind a desk like kind of thing. And yeah, this was. All the other ones suck. Like all the real world pictures suck. Plus, I also didn't want to grab like a real world, general and be like, yeah, this is the guy. He's real. No, you might as well use the actor that pretends to be a general. So, General Bridges sits he's sitting in his office, has his nice desk in front of him. He's got 3 chairs out for you guys. He offers for you guys to sit down. Says, so how did the trip to the Abyss go?
As well as it could have, I would think.
I think overall better than I expected. We got a lot of good research material out of there, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I have some very bad news. So he kind of looks down at his watch and he's like, in probably about the next 5 minutes or so, Senator Johnson's going to be coming through that door, and he's going to be relieving me completely of command of all of Stargate, and I will probably be arrested, along with Major Anderson and the SG-7 team.
What? Why?
Or the TG-7 team. So, Senator Johnson has created false evidence in order to implicate me as being a Nefandi. My suggestion to you would be to completely and utterly cooperate with everything that's going on, and to do your best to stay out of prison at this point. But we can't let him have the information that you guys just got from the Abyss.
Understood.
I just gave away all the books we got. Are we going to be able to get those back?
My assistant is routing them to your quarters instead of to the contamination zone. So
I don't know what to say, sir.
There's nothing to say. Pleasure working with you, sir. Is there any information that you are willing to give us to help in your predicament?
At this point in time, I think that you guys need to stay in the dark and do not need to be caught up in exactly what's going on here. I need you guys to be as clean as possible moving into this. So at this point in time, I would say just cooperate as much as possible, but don't divulge any information as to, as best as you can, because he is definitely going to be using this investigation, or trying to usurp it, basically. Um,
Wait, he's going to try and take over our investigation?
Depending on the level of cooperation that you have with him. So you'll be treading a very fine line, and
Yeah.
I can't, if you want to give up everything, I can't say don't do that, period, nonstop, but I don't trust him, and especially with the move that he's just pulled here. And just as he's saying that, the door busts open, and you see Senator Johnson walk in, and he says, "Whatever you guys are talking about, it stops here now. General Bridges, you are under arrest and are hereby relieved of command of Technogate Command. You three, go to your quarters. I will be doing a debriefing with you shortly."
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yeah, I get the
Yeah,
fuck
I
out
get the
of
fuck out.
I would say give me all of the things. Put everything that you can, Robert, in your suitcase. Everything else goes to me.
I didn't have any notes. I only gathered books. I put them all in the tray.
Yeah, but those are getting routed.
Oh, you're saying yeah, okay.
All right, so you guys are back at your Section 42 area.
All right. Robert, first of all, encrypt everything.
Yeah, I start running an encryption on
Into
my
our quarters,
briefcase,
if there's a way.
and
Knew I should have put a cubby hole down here.
I'll go find one.
Okay.
Do a technology plus intelligence roll for the encryption.
if I can get it to open. 6.
Yep.
Crap.
Oh no. Is that a botch?
That's
It's a botch.
botch.
Oh, that's a definite botch.
Trying to encrypt all of the stuff I
Nope,
had
it
on
was
my
difficulty.
computer.
It was difficulty 6. You got 1 6. You rolled a success, so you're good.
2 6s.
So yeah,
Okay.
you rolled at least a success. If you had rolled no successes, and willpower is not a rolled success, but so you're fine, except for you didn't get any successes. So
Yeah.
so you still fail, which is fine. You can just attempt again. That's not a big issue. Difficulty will be 7 this time.
Willpower.
Did you spend a willpower?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you got a success then.
Josh?
You gotta love it when success comes from willpower, and it's the only success that you get. It's like that willpower was well fucking spent.
That's how every episode of Stargate worked. Well, we just gotta try really hard. Oh, okay. So, given my background of growing up visiting the construct. That's how I found the jetpacks. I know of a correspondence, like there are devices kind of like the TARDIS, bigger on the inside kind of deals. And I know they have an old model somewhere in the storage units. I'd like to try and find one.
Make a investigation plus perception.
Difficulty 6.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nice. Yeah, I'll say that
Wow.
you're able to locate one in the Q division that your mom had shown you.
I open it up and I'm like, oh, that's where I put my Game Boy.
Yeah, no, all the books, all of them go in there.
Yeah. So I run into the office and I'm like, we probably don't have much time to do this. And it's like a little metal square, and when you flip the top up, a long thing comes out of it, and then you lay that down on the table and you open up the top of that, and then a panel comes out of that, and you lay it down on the floor, and then you open that up, and there's just a 3x3 box, 3x3x3. And I'm like, there's a weight limit, so don't go crazy.
Notes on the bottom, books on the top. All the books, put all the books in there. I don't care about anything else. My advice, tell him everything up until the second room. Be honest. I don't care. Tell him we ran out of time and we didn't get to the second room.
I'm good with that.
We figured out the alarm. Yeah, we figured out the alarm tripped and we had to go.
Agreed.
Yeah, because we didn't bring any books back from the second room, so we can tell him everything from there.
Can we keep a few books out from the first room?
Everything except for those 3 books that we got.
Okay.
So, 1 or 2 of those.
All right, sounds good.
All right. I flip the panel closed. I drop the panel into the long part. I drop the long part into the small square. I close the small square, and I put it in my pocket. Wait, no. Where should I put it? Shit.
Under my pillow.
That's the first place people look.
Is there a vent or something in the room that we might be able to get into?
Put it in your shoe. Or swallow it. I don't know.
Ooh, I like swallow it. How big is it?
It's too big to swallow.
Damn it.
Would you mind? Actually,
Oh, wait,
I'm gonna take.
Do I have time
How much time?
to put it back?
Yes.
Okay. I calmly walk down the hallway, go down the elevator to this old storage rooms. I do the George Costanza where I look really annoyed so nobody bothers me. And I go back and I'm like, can't believe I didn't find that shit. God damn it. Better look again. Shit. And I put it back on the shelf. Use my shit. Oh, I grabbed something else. I grabbed something else off the shelf. Just a thing. And I bring it back to the room.
Okay.
Let's see. It's probably a correspondence room, so a scanner. I get an old scanner from the 50s.
Okay.
And yeah, I bring it back up.
Yep,
All
put it
right.
on the bed.
Anything else you guys want to do before your debriefing?
Oh, when we do the debriefing, try to sound stupid. The reason I got this scanner is so we can brute force these books that we found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I took the time to encrypt my briefcase. Do I have time to like side load a different boot or something so that they don't even see the encrypted one and it looks just normal?
Yeah, I'll say you have enough time to do that.
Is that going to be another intelligence technology?
Yes.
Hey.
Nice. I mean, it works. But... so yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm happy then.
All right, so you guys come back, or you guys get all prepped and ready, and you see Senator Johnson come through, and he's like, "So sorry about all of that. I didn't mean to have to do that in front of all of you, but it was a urgent situation. Um, General Bridges has come up underneath charges of conspiracy with Nefandi, and he is going to be investigated.
Oh no.
I know that
trusted him.
you guys had a close relationship with General Bridges and Major Anderson, and I understand that you guys are working on some extremely important missions in order to investigate into the Nefandi, specifically into this Muddin character. What did you guys find out in the Abyss?
Well, we did find his lair. Have you read the mission brief?
Just the what you guys were going to be doing, not what.
Yes, that is what I'm referring to.
Yes.
Yes. Well, we did go down the Golden Road. Are you familiar with that?
From what I what I read in the briefing.
Yes. Well, it was quite difficult. Quite difficult. And then I found these jetpacks. Would you like me to demonstrate them in the danger room for you?
He's very good at them.
Yeah.
Well, that's quite all right.
Well, so we used the jetpacks to get down into the abyss, down into the hole. I think is that.
Listen, I don't need a step-by-step. Okay, I just need to know what the hell did you guys find out down there?
Oh, I thought we were doing the debrief.
Well, maybe that's how you guys handle the debrief here, but all I want to know is the facts.
Oh, who will we be doing the debrief with then?
Me.
Sorry about this.
Moving. Well, I mean, this is how I'm going to be handling the debriefs. Listen, I'm not having military protocol or anything. I just want to know what was the information that you found out down there. I don't need a step-by-step. You can fill out all those stupid paperwork or whatever to get out the official record or whatever, but I just want to know what was Muddin working on.
Okay. Sorry to waste your time, Senator. We'll make it quick and to the point then. Basically, he was just researching into some weird books about a cult. We will leave the full details in our paperwork. Here are several of the books that we'd found. We didn't find much. That's why we went down to go find a scanner to scan what specifics he was looking for, but we haven't really found much. By the time we were going to get deeper into his hideout, alarm had been breached, so we had to leave. We are possibly thinking of maybe going back, but most likely not. It would prove to be too hazardous at this time.
All right, well.
I'd point over at the old clunky scanner with the 3 books sitting underneath the thing, ready to go.
All right, well, continue researching into the information that you guys got from that. I want daily reports on this. I will let you know what the next mission will be. You will be reporting directly to me and to nobody else. I am now in charge of Stargate of Technogate Command. and I will be your direct supervisor regarding all matters that you guys are directly working on. You will be also possibly be receiving a new member that will be joining your group possibly. I'll get you more details on that at a later time.
So if we put our equipment requisition forms into the system, does that get routed directly to you, or does that still go through the equipment manager first?
All equipment requisitions would still be through normal requisition
Okay,
procedures.
and the mission debrief, will that go directly to you given the same code that we were using before, or is that going to still go through the analytics department?
All debriefings will be coming directly to me.
Okay, but we still use the same code?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. If that's all that you have for me, report to me tomorrow what information that you got from the books that you retrieved.
Will do, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And he walks up.
That man terrifies me.
I think since we all had a really long day, let's go back to my place and watch some shitty movie and rewind, okay?
I agree.
Okay. Grab all your stuff.
And then
I don't have any pleasantries at my house, so you should probably grab some equipment if you want to watch those movies.
yeah. Before we do that, I did get an old fucking scanner.
True.
I pull the books out of the scanner and I flip it up to point at the room. Doop-a-doop-doop-doo. Intelligence hypertech to effect an arret roll. I want to see if this guy left anything here.
What guy?
Senator.
You're seeing if the senator left anything?
Yeah, any kind of effect. Maybe
Oh,
a
yeah.
skin cell.
Did you bug the room?
Did he bug the room?
Okay, go ahead and make a your intelligence plus hypertech, and then
Hypertech 4. Intelligence. Hypertech. Doing difficulty 6. Nay. And if he suspects anything, I was scanning the books.
okay, do an Arete roll, difficulty 3.
Two successes.
So, surprisingly, but also unsurprisingly, because there is supposed to be a personal dampening field around personal quarters and like work areas for multiple reasons. Some of it to deal with security, and some of it to deal with just having there's a certain level of personal privacy that you are allowed even inside of the technocracy, although that's restricted to quite a bit. In any case, though, your quarters area here is not your section 42 area is not bugged by standard procedures or by any foul play of the senator.
Do I detect anything on the life thing other than the three of us?
Nope.
Shit. I was hoping to get a skin cell or some shit.
Damn it! I totally forgot.
He did
Should I ask
open
for a
the door.
handshake? Ooh, I'm going to. Simple's best. Anybody got some tape?
It's the late '90s in an office building.
Yeah.
There's fucking Scotch tape everywhere.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tape the door and see if I can get a fingerprint or something.
Ooh, fingerprint.
You know, I see this happen in the movies all the time. Do you have entropy?
I have 2 dots in entropy.
You have 2 dots in entropy. You are going to be able to do this. First roll, I want you to make an investigation plus perception. Difficulty of 8.
3 successes.
Jesus fucking Christ. So base difficulty was going to be 5. That brings it down to 3. So roll Arate difficulty of 3.
2 successes.
What is up with rolls tonight? We have been succeeding on everything.
Or failing
Except-
horribly.
certain things. Or yeah.
It's hit or miss.
All right, so yeah, you get a fingerprint.
And it's 7 senators. I match it up to the other 2 people in the room, obviously.
Yeah, no, it's the senators for sure.
Even though I don't think the room is bugged, I am going, like, we did this all very silently, right?
Mhm.
I'm going to be like, yes, Phaedra, we should go to your house for movies and snacks and drinks. I am quite drained
blast
after
that.
today's activities.
Yeah. Go grab a camera or something so we can just watch a movie. I don't have that equipment at my house.
Wait, you're gonna make a movie or watch them?
No, we're gonna watch a movie, but I don't have like a projector or anything to watch it on. So Tycho, go to the storage room, grab some equipment for us to watch the movie.
I can't, like... Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the projector. That's right. You know what? Let me return this scanner, too.
That's a great idea.
So I go... I take the old clunky scanner and put it back on the trolley and wheel it down to the storage room where the guys know me and, you know, I got the keys and all that. And I go in and put the scanner back and palm the Heidi box, put it in my dad's gun belt, which I've taken in and out of security 1,000 times, and head back up to Sector 42.
All right.
We make our way to favors, I guess.
All right, so you
Wait,
guys
what
said, I think
what
you
was
said
that?
you're going to Phaedrus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just remember, I put up a force field similar to Denny's at my.
Oh, let me text my mom that I won't need a ride home.
Oh,
Hey, Mom, hanging out with my new friends after work. No need to drive me back.
you're not gonna say I love you? What the
That's
fuck?
implied. It's implied.
No, it never implied. No, you always have to say that. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. You're a horrible son.
Is this
We're
his
a
mom
very-
talk?
We're a very reserved family.
No, that wasn't his mother. Anyways.
Who did I text then?
No, you did text your mom.
No, I understood.
No, you texted my mom, Kimmy Golden, and she got really mad. Anyways.
Shit, that's what you should make my mother's personality in the game.
Oh my god.
Oh,
don't
please
know.
don't. No, never
I don't
mind.
want to roleplay as my mom. That's okay.
Fuck that. Add her to the game. Wait, no, never mind.
The ultimate power move.
All right, so I'm gonna let you
I want
guys
to be-
kind of go into the last little bit here is just gonna kind of be you guys role playing, talking about the information you found. But real quick, I'm gonna give you, because you're gonna go back and kind of study some of the information that you found. You're gonna be able to dig deeper into this, but I'm gonna give you kind of a general overview to give you some role play stuff to play with a little bit more here. You guys already have quite a plethora of stuff to talk about, but here's just a little bit more. Um, I'll kind of tie a few things together here for you. So the information that you guys get from the second room is that the first chunk is that Muddin's ritual murders are designed to gather souls of individuals to store them in a horizon realm. Then 30 years of murders have been completed. The stored energy from inside of the node, as well as the souls, will be transferred into something. And then you also have some basic information as to where the last murder will be taking place. Kind of really solidifying what's going on here in with the murders and how they're being done and what they're specifically being. And it was not in a place that was predicted actually. So this seems to be much more reliable information though, because there's some things that were off on this. This is not a summoning ritual. This is a ritual to awaken something. So there seems to be something. There's more to what Muddin is doing here. This ritual is just the beginning of what his plans are. So the other big piece here is that Muddin's gonna come for that dagger, because he needs that in order to complete these rituals. Because you guys now have like a whole ritual spell of how to do the ritual, and it requires the dagger. So it's possible, you could try maybe destroying the dagger and stuff like that. There is writings about how the dagger finds its way to the abyss, which is what Muddin's probably banking on. So
Wait, where is the dagger now?
the dagger is being held in Technogate Command.
The place that the senator just took control of.
Yes.
Okay.
How are we gonna get that out?
Yeah, that's another. So you got quite a few different things here. But real quick, so as I was saying, that's just the beginning of his plans. All these murderers, he's awakening something, and then he believes that he's going to crack open the seal that is trapping demons inside of the abyss. He also believes that he has been getting instructions from 3 different demons, Cthulhu's, Cthulhu gods, but he believes them to be demons actually, and that this is their plan for helping them escape the abyss. So it has something to do with awakening something, causing some kind of crazy event that is tied in with other events that are happening around the world. It needs to be timed very specifically. And once they're out, he then has been building a cult for each one of these demons. And
I've been busy.
well, there's 4 demons actually. Cthulhu is one of them, but Cthulhu kind of isn't having. Cthulhu's got his own cult. Muddin's not working for Cthulhu really. There's really these 3 other demons that he's working for. Cthulhu is kind of orchestrating this whole thing and is probably controlling those 3 demons, it seems. But it seems like he seems to have more of a relationship with these three demons rather than a direct relationship with Cthulhu from what you're reading here. And so he has plans on building cults. So he's currently in the process of doing this, so that when these three demons come out, they each have a cult that is worshiping them, because these demons will gain power based upon how many people have faith and worship them. So he's starting to build up their cults. So you have information on all three of the demons, as well as the cults that are being built for them and where they're being built. We can kind of go into more information on that, but they are cults that are being built around the world, basically. Um, and then there's a realm that he's creating in the Umbra for each one of these, and he's having that realm get fed with quiescence and hooking it up to nodes across the world, so that they have a realm outside of Earth in order to rule from if need be, and a place on Earth that he's building these cults at. So, and creating a connection between the two, at the cult's headquarters, basically. And the very final thing that you guys find is Muddin's journal, which kind of details out his life up to the point of him starting the ritualistic murders. After that, he no longer writes. But it kind of gives you like a little bit of a breakdown of who Muddin is and what what he was doing. He tells the tale of him murdering his abusive and horrible parents, living alone for, as a child of like 10 years old on the streets, just trying to make it, back in the, I think it was like the 40s. So, he just out of World War II type stuff, and, getting lost in this world, and then when he gets lost in this world, he ended up actually in the abyss. And so he's ever since, and that's part of his awakening, is him arriving in the abyss after getting lost to the world, basically. And when he arrived at the abyss, he started, he awakened, he became very in touch with these, he started getting these whispers from these demons almost immediately. And started his search for this Cthulhu dagger, and ever since he was a child, he's been reading Cthulhu books, Lovecraftian books and stuff like that. So he's always had an obsession with this, and basically, he was able to find the dagger, and has been kind of enacting this plan ever since he was a small child, and he almost believes that this is what he's been destined to since birth, because he's always had an attraction to the Cthulian writings and stuff like that, and lore, and so he's kind of churned this into like just this whole fanaticism. And he also is being very heavily influenced by these three demons that he says has been whispering to him, even before he got the dagger.
Okay.
All right, so let's unpack that. So we've got his journal, his early life, which is apparently terrible. Finds himself in the abyss. Starts getting whispers. Then at some point he comes back. Starts doing the ritual murders. How long has he been doing that? 30 years?
30 years.
When did he go to the abyss? How old was he?
Like 10 years.
Yeah, 10, yeah.
Okay, so he was in the abyss for like 30 years?
Yeah, give or take.
That can't be healthy.
I mean, in and out of the abyss. He found ways out and was able to come back to Earth, but he didn't like it on Earth and didn't stay very long. Basically to pick up
no.
food and stuff like that.
So another thing, he definitely needs to get to the dagger.
Yep.
So
We need to figure out.
We need to account for its location and possibly figure out a way to protect it or use it as bait.
Or destroy it.
Yeah.
Just another thing to consider.
Here's what I have to say. I have been looking for this man for 15. So close. I don't care about Senator Bridges. I don't care about the lieutenants. I don't really care much about the Technogate. I do like what they're doing for me, but I have to finish my achievement. If that means that we have to take all items and work outside, I do not care. Y'all can follow me if you want, but I'm gonna do what needs to be done.
Well, I think what we need to figure out is what we want to do at this point to thwart this guy's plans, and then figure out whether or not we would be able to manipulate our report to put us in the correct location using the Technogate's resources in order to accomplish that. We've established that we're pretty good at hiding at least a little bit of what we're doing. So we should be able to at least leverage the Technogate's resources for a while. The main thing that we need to do is get our hands on that dagger. I think. What do you guys think?
Knowing that he's making such a drastic move, that he's levying these charges against Major Bridges and all that, I think that something changed recently that has them panicking. And that dagger's a pretty big thing, and I think that definitely should be something we focus on getting away from them as quickly as possible.
Well, I think that's priority number one then, is getting the dagger out of the control.
Now that we already took it to Mob. Is there another excuse we could use?
Wait, what was the first part? You cut out.
I said I'm kind of upset that we already took it to Moxie. If we had something of similar reason, would be more appropriate. Seeing as Senator doesn't really seem like the type to care about the details as long as we have a good excuse.
I get the feeling that could change very quickly too, though, if we show too much interest in the wrong thing.
True, but we would just need a good excuse.
We did take the dagger to Moxie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we brought it back, correct?
What did we do with the digital copy?
We have that still, I thought.
You guys still have the digital copy, but yeah, you did return.
Can we just swap them out?
That's a
Like
possibility.
Mission Impossible style at the Technogate base?
We could theoretically, in the course of our investigation, request access to the dagger for various scans.
We need to go talk to Moxie. She can give him a reason to give her the dagger again.
And we might be able to contact Moxie through external means in order to have her, like, request it
Yeah, and
Female
maybe
figure.
get a message out to Ryder.
I
Do we
that's how you
think
do
we
it.
might want his help now?
So yes, so I think the idea would be we get a message to Ryder, Moxie. You need to request access, physical access to the dagger in your realm, and specifically request that we bring it to you. Somehow she has some sort of power over the technocracy. Even Senator Johnson might not be able to refuse the request.
I think it's a good first shot.
And that would
And
be
then we
our
could stage some fake thing like
Yeah, that
Muddin
would-
took it back.
that would be our way of getting the dagger outside of the construct, which I think is step one.
2 is steering events in a way that get us to where we need to be to stop that last murder.
Well, doesn't he need the dagger to do the murders?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
The question is, once we have it outside of the construct, what the hell do we do with it?
We destroy it. And then we use the digital copy as bait.
Didn't Ryder say he was around when it was made?
Not that he didn't say he was around when it was made, but he was he found it before after Lovecraft had it, before
Yeah.
he had it.
I mean, he seems to know a lot about this dagger. Maybe he could give us more information on whether we even can destroy it.
I think they're probably in the notes.
We do have a lot of stuff to go through.
I would say inside of the notes, if I would say you guys kind of maybe did a little bit of research into it, and you kind of remember there was something on this, and you go to one of the notes on this, and Muddin did experiment with its testing its limits, and had discovered that there is a spell on it that brings it to the abyss if it's destroyed. And Muddin actually believes that's how it got to the abyss at first. Ryder says he lost it, but and that he doesn't understand how Muddin would have been able to get a hold of it. Lost might have been a changing of information there, just to for whatever
So
reason.
it's one of those things that if we succeed in destroying it, we succeed in giving it back.
Yep.
So,
So that one's off the table.
but if we could get it to Moxie and in the presence of Ryder, I think they would be able to provide us with the at least some sort of
So, like to
insight
point
as
out, we're-
how we can.
We're putting a lot of trust in Ryder. I know he's been around a long time and all that, but he was the only person that had it before Muddins.
I don't like that either.
But at this point, it being inside of the construct
True.
is
He might be
probably
the only
where-
chance we really have.
Well, there
I
is.
mean, there's two ways to do that. Destroy the weapon or kill Muddin. If he thinks he has the dagger, he'll go for this next victim.
If we could create a good enough replica, we
And
could
replicate
get
the spell?
We could get Muddin to steal the replica.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or just replicate the spell on the weapon and then destroy the fake.
Ooh, that's even better.
So that it would go into the abyss and he would grab that one.
Yeah, he would think we thought we destroyed it.
I think I would want insight from Moxie on that one.
But I want the replica to do one other thing too. Because I think what the dagger does is it makes a force field around the victim and then uses their soul or pulls its soul and puts it into a different spot. I want our fake to do the opposite. So as soon as Muddin uses it, it's his soul. But it doesn't go to...
What if that's what his destiny is? What if we're fulfilling it? Oh,
Shut up.
I don't know if I want to sacrifice anybody on that day.
Well, no, because what the thing is, it's taking it to a certain place. What if the fake is just siphoning his soul into itself? So he just kills himself and he goes into the sword.
You want a genie bottle, Muddins?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
isn't the next sacrifice the last one?
Yeah, I think it has to be
If it
sacrificed
goes
to a
with the
specific
real
place.
sword.
Yeah.
Oh, if it goes through the real one. Well, either way, if we get him to use the replica, it probably won't work. Although I don't think we have the power and expertise to make.
Yeah,
replica
I
of that
feel like all
particular
roads lead to Moxie at the moment.
There
You
is
Other
one
friends, Tycho.
Yeah, I was just about to say that there are other possibilities, but
Yeah.
they don't like talking to me currently.
They don't know me.
It's the world.
They would definitely not want to talk to either of you.
Are you sure? I mean, I'm technically not
The world
either
enough.
one of you. I'm a new hire.
Actually, yeah, some of the glasswalkers might like you. You aren't technically a technocrat yet. Of course, I'm barely one myself.
Yeah, there's only one true blood amongst you.
Robert clutching his suitcase harder.
I definitely am not meeting any werewolves.
Yeah, you want to meet some werewolves? Okay, so I think there's two paths here. We might want to try the werewolf one first, but the other one is reaching out to Ryder.
Worry about the fact that Ryder had the dagger before it got to Muddins. He could have been trying to destroy it, but you never know.
You know, there might be another possibility there with the werewolves. They might know other shit.
I mean, they might not go to the abyss, but they know
Well,
spirits and
they
things,
know-
don't they?
They know a lot about the abyss. It's just a different type of knowledge.
Voting.
I'd say let me reach out to my contacts and see if they'll meet with me. And we'll do that first. And then afterwards, if they can't give us anything, we'll reach out to Ryder.
I glance over at my calculations. How much time do we have left?
Well, I'm gonna say it's 6 p.m. right now, in game, and the expected report in for you would probably be about noon for the first or just before noon for the first time you should
True, but
check.
I meant the ritual.
Oh, before the ritual. So that's in July of 2000 or of 1999. So you guys are in October. So it was October. I think you guys like right around like October 12th or so
Of 98.
of 1998. Yep. So you guys,
Okay.
you guys have plenty of time.
Cool. So Muddin won't be super anxious yet. He won't try something drastic like breaking in So yeah, we have time.
I guess that means I gotta meet a werewolf.
My hands on your shoulder.
You know, they're
Just treat it like a new experience. You're
No.
testing your mental capability.
you know they look like humans, right? Most of the time when you talk to them.
That makes it better or worse.
Yeah, they seem a bit off when you look at them, but it's not that bad. They're good people, most of them. Some of them definitely don't like us, but the Glasswalkers actually, you and them, I think actually get along pretty well. Okay, so I'll send a message to my soon-to-be named Glasswalker contact, and then we need to figure out what we're going to write down in our report. Other than that, we need like 2 weeks of rest.
I mean,
willpower.
Robert, did you take a scan of me right before or when I was having problems and I was about to be tranquilized?
Yeah, your headgear did, or would have like had, or
Can you change the dates on those?
I programmed it myself. I don't see why not.
Can you write a report and say we need some downtime for mental strain?
Yeah, I've seen plenty of those reports before. I'm sure I could put something like that together.
Yeah, so we'll keep them to very light, basic reports, but we need some downtime for mental strain.
Yeah, and I start typing up an overly descriptive report. Like, it gets really boring.
Yeah, you're describing each tile from the Golden Road for the first 50 feet.
Hey, that's what they want.
Mm-hmm.
They want descriptions. And then I'll stretch out the time frames for everything to make it perfectly line up with when we left and when we came back to remove the second room up until the point where we set up the scanner to scan the thing and then did what I suggested at the time and said, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna tweak all the I'm gonna work on our headgear to transfer the reports over and start kind of tweaking the numbers a little bit.
Yeah, so that these are actually your what they'll basically be saying is those are our current mental state.
Yep.
For the next 2 weeks. Drag that shit out. Like this is your first report will be when I first looked at the abyss. And then on like day 3 it'll be when we're almost back to Prague. You know, you got it.
We can make this work.
So I'm gonna give you guys freebies on that. I like the idea, and you guys kind of are able to spend some times and quote unquote take 10, and kind of just get that all kind of sorted out. We are coming up to 10:06 here, so I think we'll give it a call here, and I think this is a great little stopping point. And I'll give you guys all. You guys did a really good job with this game. You guys did quite a bit. I'm gonna give you guys actually 6 experience and say you guys completed 2 chapters.
6?
Yep.
Puts me up to 28. I gotta spend some of this shit.
Arete.
Yeah. Everybody get your willpower and arete up.
Yeah, two of the most important features in a Josh game. At least willpower.
No, in
Need to
any
get
mage game. That the thing is, in the mage mythos, it's like explained that mages, the reason their willpower at character creation costs 1 per dot is because mages need fucking willpower, and they get it easily because they're mages, and you have to use it a lot.
Yeah, don't you start at 5 too?
No, you start at 1. You got to buy it.
No, I'm pretty sure
wait.
that
You start
mages.
at 5?
I'm pretty sure mages start at 5.
I might be wrong. I think I'm wrong. Damn it. Yeah, my friend Dave always maxes out willpower at character creation.
Yeah, I am one of
Yeah,
those
it always helps.
willpower 10 people as well. If a GM allows it, then I like
Well, we're
having it.
supposed to be the heroes.
Yeah, it's just his willpower 10
Or we could
is so awesome.
just roll like we were tonight.
Yeah, you guys did some really great and horrible rolls. It was all.
Fuck jetpack.
I love that kept a common thread.
I'm good at talking and shit at flying.
That was perfect. Like, it's like, wait a minute, this is deja vu all over again. Only it looks like it's gonna be way worse because it's not in the danger room.
The thing is, I really want jetpacks to be a through line for this game.
I hate you.
So, no, here's the thing. If we meet up with Wild Rider again, you know that guy knows jetpacks. So you just need like 1 training sesh with Wild Rider.
By the way,
Just
our friend
remember
here
what
is
his-
terrible with jetpacks. Can you help her out?
Yeah, and remember what his way of training is. I don't want to deal with zombies again in a video game.
He threw us on a hoverboard and then he threw us in front of a zombie. So I don't really trust the guy's decision-making abilities when it comes to training and stuff.
It was a virtual zombie. It wasn't gonna.
Then he'll virtually throw me off the edge of a cliff. No, thank you.
Hey, how are you gonna learn how to fly if you don't get thrown off a cliff? Just remember, you're flying until you hit the ground.
I think that's called falling, not flying. But okay.
Falling with style.
It all depends on intent. But yeah, okay, I am gonna go ahead and end the stream there. So thank you everybody for watching, and have a great day.
Good night, everybody.
I'm not trying this time because I got cut off before.
Good night, peeps.
You
I'm
can
gonna
say
try it
goodbye.
anyway.
I haven't said it. I haven't closed it yet.
Yep, good night.
Good night.